Okay, so to get these really yummy little protein cheesecakes, you're going to need some protein bars of your choice. I'm using the Premier Protein peanuts kind. You're going to need some of the zero-fat Jello instant pudding cheesecake mix. That's the mix and that's the gram that goes with it. I bought the big box and just separated it out into Ziplocs. Frozen strawberries. You can use anything you like, mango, blueberry, whatever kind of cheesecake you like. Frozen bananas. Ginger root. Now I know this seems odd, but trust me, it gives it a real zing, but it's optional. You can leave that out if you really want to. And a Premier Protein vanilla. You can also use chocolate, or if you live somewhere that has a strawberry, you can do those as well. So I've chopped up the Premier Protein bars into 4. Now I'm just microwaving them to make them soft. In my blender, I'm going to add the Premier Protein drink, the whole bottle. To that, I'm going to add about half a cup, maybe a cup of strawberries. I think it's more like a half a cup. I like to use the sliced ones because they blend up easier, but whatever floats your boat. Now I'm going to add the frozen bananas. I'm actually adding 2 because I like the banana-y flavor, but you can just leave it at 1 if you want to. And now I've just peeled a small knob of that ginger off. Ginger gives it a real zing. I highly suggest you try it. It changes the flavor a little bit, but it's very fresh. I like it. Now I'm going to use about 3 tablespoons of the cheesecake powder. And then to that, I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of the graham mix that comes with the cheesecake mix. And you guessed it, I'm going to blend, blend, blend. So I pulse it at first just to break up the really hard chunks, and then I just let it blend until it's smooth. Now you can leave it just like this. Once it's smooth, you can drink it just like a smoothie. That's usually what I do with the leftover, because you do have leftovers with this. Or you can just make more for later and freeze it. Stuff is great. It's delicious. And this really helps with the sweet tooth. If you're really struggling and needing something to get you through, this is something that's a little bit lower calorie. It's high in protein, exactly what you need to be doing, but you won't know that you're not eating a dessert. I promise. It tastes amazing. All right, so I'm going to take my handy dandy marble rolling pin, or you can use a jar or whatever you have, and I've taken the bars that I've melted in the microwave, softened. I cook them for about 30 seconds to 45 seconds just to get them soft, so that way I can squinch them down with the rolling pin. And I'm doing this in between 2 pieces of wax paper, just to make my life a little easier. So since I'm using a mini muffin tin for this, you can use a full size. I like the minis because I think they're just cute little snacks. My weapon of choice to cut out the bars is a shot glass. I find that they're just the perfect size to fit into a mini muffin tin, so that's pretty much what I choose to use. So I've just microwaved them a little bit more, and now I'm just making one big flat one to go ahead and hurry up and cut it out. As you go along, this stuff cools really quickly and it gets harder and harder to cut out. So I find if I just nuke them all at once and make one big blend out of it, like a pie crust, and then cut them out, it's a little quicker. And here I am with my unique kitchen tool, the shot glass, and pop, just comes right out. Now I've lined all the muffin tins with the protein bar. For a few of them, I'm just going to put a little bit of the graham cracker mix in the bottom. My husband actually likes to eat these as well, but he prefers it with just the graham in the bottom, so I usually make a few for him to steal, so hopefully he'll stay out of mine. Just a little dab will do. You don't have to put much in the bottom of these. Now I just take the cheesecake blend from the blender and pour it in, fill them up. I always overfill because that's just how I roll. I do it with eggs, muffins, everything. It's just how I am. I don't know. Leave a comment down below if you overfill your tins too all the time. And once you get all those filled up, it should look pretty much just like Jell-O. It's a pudding consistency almost. And like I said, whatever's left over, you can just drink like a smoothie. Pop those outside in the freezer. Overnight is usually best, and then you're good to go. I hope you try it out. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.